This is so disrespectful. I put this Hoya on a cute little trellis. It has a bird on it. I mean, are you serious? She has the nerve to start dying on me. Literally half of her is thriving and the other half is dying. How rude. I really don't want to have to throw her away, so let's see if we can save this thing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and this is Thankfully Packed. Today I have a bit of a rescue mission. So, this Hoya Cumingiana is in desperate need of some help. She can't decide if she wants to stay here or if she wants to go to the other side. This crisping up happened in I want to say a matter of a week, maybe two, but it started off with a couple of leaves, which no big deal, just a few leaves, and all of a sudden the entire vine just went south. I really don't even know what to make of it. However, where there is green, there is hope. And yes, that might be a little bit delusional, but I'm going to try my best to save whatever I can from this little Cumingiana. I'm not giving up yet. I mean, this is what I get for letting it vibe on this trellis, but we're moving on. So I think I'm going to be removing the trellis, obviously, because I have to get to these vines. And then I might check the roots because I don't know why half of it is okay and half of it is not. Either way, that crispy vine has got to go, so I have to snip it off, and I'm gonna try to get it as close to the roots as possible so that I can see less of this death, basically. So these vines right here are definitely done for. Crispy, hollow, there's no life in that. The green, I have a lot of hope for, so... Oh no, I think it's snapped here. Okay, we're gonna deal with that later, but I do think I see a little bit of the green vine that is snapped, which might be a problem. Might be a problem. If it snaps off, the rest of the vine is just gonna die because it's gonna have no connection to the roots. That might be a problem. Still together, still intact, and I think it might have scarred over, so maybe we're good, but this little snap right here, basically it connects right here to the soil where the roots are, and then right there is where the rest of the vine starts. So if that finishes breaking, there's no hope for the rest of this green vine, obviously, because it'll have no roots connected to it. But one thing at a time. First, I'm going to try to remove it off of the trellis and we'll see what we're working with. Okay, as always, super sharp shears and some alcohol to disinfect them real quick before I start. I definitely just pinched myself with the shears. That sucks. Extra disrespectful. Let's keep going. So far, so good. This is really giving me a lot of hope, this bouncy green vine right here. But I'm just trying to be careful because at some point it goes from green to crispy, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't snap or cut the green vine. So that would be devastating at this point. Didn't even really need to cut that one. That one just came right off. Okay, I think I'm nearing the end of the crispy vines. This is what I have left. Not much, but it's something, right? Now I'm gonna remove this trellis because honestly, what's the point right now of having this trellis on here? Let me know in the comments. Trellis again later or let her be free forever. What do you guys think? So here's what's gone. Here is what is left. Okay, I'm just gonna carefully unwind it. Okay, trellis is gone. Okay, so I really want to check on the roots at this point because I don't know what is going on. And I just really want to know if the roots are fine or if this is a lost cause. Oh my god. Honestly, the roots are not that bad. First of all, I thought there was going to be some root rot somewhere because I thought that would be why she was so crispy on half of the vines, but there isn't. And I also thought there wouldn't really be that many roots, but this isn't bad. What I will say though is that this pot is way too big for this root ball. Like, do you see that? This should have been in a much smaller pot. So maybe she was just staying wet for too long, or I just didn't water it on time. I don't know. Something happened, but for sure I'm going to be downsizing the pot because this could definitely go down like at least 2 or 3 sizes. I'm loosening up this root ball because I'm going to be repotting it and I just want it to have as much fresh soil as possible. I think that'll give it its best chance at recovery. So this is what I have now, and all of this soil is left over. Definitely overdid it with that amount of soil, but I think this is good. Like, I think we can work with this. Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna clean this up and go get some fresh soil in a new pot. Okay, so I found a pot that I think is gonna be much more appropriate for the size of that root ball. So here it is, and I'm gonna be potting it not directly in the pot, but inside of this slotted orchid pot. It offers a lot of drainage, and I think that'll be really good for this Hoya. So I added some soil already to the bottom to get it started, and yeah, I mean, look at this. I think that's gonna be perfect. Maybe I should just, let me see. Oh, that's like the original like nursery plug, you know, those spongy things that the plants come in sometimes. Still has that on there. All right, you know what? Okay, it's free. At first I was gonna leave it, but this stump was just kind of like bothering me. And this was all from that second vine that I chopped up. So I'm gonna just toss it now. You can see the other plug right here. I guess it was 2 plants that they put in one. But yeah, I think this fits really well in here. I'm gonna backfill now. And I have it in a really chunky DIY soil mix that I use. Really good amendments to make sure that it has great drainage. So I have perlite, I have chunky pieces of orchid bark, I have charcoal. I think this really gives it the best drainage, and I use it for like 99% of all my houseplants, and they seem to be okay with it. So that is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna just put a little bit more soil on top. Okay, now I'm just gonna water it in. So we cut the crispy vines and the crispy leaves. We ditched the trellis, we got a fresh pot, fresh soil, and now honestly we just wait and hope for the best, right? Fingers crossed. This is what I have now, back in her semi-full glory. She lost half of her, but you know what? Look at that new growth point. Fresh leaves, it's very bright green, and I'm very hopeful for it. So once again, do you guys think I should let it trail forever or eventually put it back on a trellis? It looks kind of cute. I mean, she's doing something. If you like this slightly chaotic plant rescue, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I post once a week a mix of planty projects, plant hauls, a lot of messes, and I even am getting into gardening. So if you like that or if you're curious about that, definitely give me a follow. I'll see you next time. Bye!